So, welcome back to the Mana Symbol channel, where we are playing a little bit of Mono Green Devotion, and we're doing it right. No Rancors in this deck. No, we're playing cards that have a lot of green pips, the ability to make a huge amount of mana to play a Genesis Wave. Genesis Wave is X green, green, green. Reveal the top X cards of your library. You may put any number of permanent cards with mana value X or less from among them onto the battlefield, and then put all other cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield into your graveyard. The entire deck, except for the 3 copies of Genesis Wave, is permanents, so that's fun. And some of them have end of the battlefield triggers, but largely speaking, we're just going to try to put a massive battlefield presence together. Sometimes Craterhoof Behemoth can kill our opponent. We've got a lot of fun-ofs in here because this was a donation deck that had a lot of fun-ofs. That said, Nissa, who shakes the world, I think is just far too important of a card to play in here. Deck looks unplayable, no Timeless Witness. We have an Eternal Witness. I guess for this deck you should play Timeless Witness instead. Yeah, Eternal Power, if I was to build this deck from scratch, I don't think I would include any number of Steel Leaf Champions. These are very off strategy for me. I think Wistful Selkie and Llanowar Tribe and Carven Caryatid are much more on plan. Should probably be playing Strangleroot Geist, because if control is already a problem for you, at least it gives you a resilient beater, and it helps you against things like burn as well. But if we can go do big spectacular things, it'll all be worth it. So let's go. Well, yeah, it's certainly possible, Cube. 4-mana Vivian? Yeah, 4-mana Vivian was insane in the Pioneer deck. I don't think she'd be as good here, but who knows? Can we bet channel points on this deck? Of course you can. This is not the one you're supposed to have. All right, friends, go for it. Vorinclex. Yeah, Vorinclex would probably be all right in here. Is that Vorinclex Primal, Apex Primal something? I guess a Lurrus deck. I have no acceleration on one, but so the problem with Lurrus is it could be hammer, it could be discard. If it's discard, I want to not mulligan. If it's hammer, I need to mulligan. I'm gonna keep and pray. We've got 10 1-mana accelerators. We've got enough mana to theoretically get going. Yeah, I realize that it's like a very risky thing not to do. Oh, it's mill. It's not mill? It's one of them Lurrus control decks? Or it's mill with no crab? Yeah, they may just. Oh, rogues. This is gonna suck. Yeah, Mirage basics are really gorgeous on average. Oh, there goes our Eternal Witness. It's a classic modern matchup, Rogues versus Green Devotion. Utopia Sprawl. What do you do, opponent? Counter it? So, I really want to resolve this eventually. Playing Kiora gives them the ability to play out more pressure, so I think we play out Llanowar Tribe here. They also don't have land to get to Revolt at the moment, so that's good. We ate up a counter spell instead of a removal spell with the Llanowar Tribe. Now Drown in the Loch is like super live though. Crap. Yeah. I can't get over the Okay. We play Kiora this turn because the potential to curve out like crazy is just way too important on this turn. If they let this resolve, I get to play out another spell. So they should, yeah, do something about it. Yep. Voidwalker. Well, that's horrifying. Although it means this is never going to flip. They got a Steel Leaf Champion and a Forest. That's fine. Hey, opponent. Beat this. We can almost make it a 16-16. It's 2 more mana. Hopefully they don't actually have like bounce spells. Yeah, of course they have Vapor Snag. Alright, we're fucked. Opponent actually registered bounce spells in their tempo deck. They got Wakeroot Elemental and Wistful Selkie. Super. Genesis Wave off the top. And unfortunately we have exactly 6 cards. Well, no, Genesis Wave just gets countered, right? Doesn't Genesis Wave just get countered? It does, right? It's not like the Hydra. It's not a trigger. So I'm playing out this way because their mana is not super... they don't have a lot of mana. So they can't drown us right now? What? What are you talking about? Yeah, they can. We have 6 cards in the graveyard. Of course they can. I'm not sure what you're saying, but... nothing scary. I guess Nissa can animate their lands. No, we have more cards in exile, but I think this main deck might need some of the Fight Hydras. I forget what it's called, but it's from like M20. No, the Fight Hydra. The Fight Hydra. No, the one that can fight. It's yes, thank you, Voracious Hydra. If you don't know it, look it up. It's really, really good. Check it out. Voracious Hydra is probably a good ad for this deck. Six. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I guess I'm just playing Primalcrux and Chameleon Colossus. As if this is good enough. Yeah, it's not worth the risk here. We're literally 2 turns from death. We can't do it that way. It's way too likely to die. 13/13 Primalcrux though. It looks impressive until it gets Vapor Snagged. Or drowned. They're playing Mutavault. That's cute. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is a... Is this a 32/32? It is. It's a 32/32. They can't block Colossus? They can block Colossus now. They have a Mutavault. Well, maybe they don't. Like, we'll see what happens here. They've tapped it down for something. Maybe we get them. We'll see. Nope. Snap, Vapor Snag. They Vapor Snag the Colossus or the Primalcrux, and we lose. Oh, they drown the Primalcrux here, and then we lose. It's a close game, though. I don't need to feel bad about this one. But also your mid-range deck the mid-range deck that we didn't play any interaction. So Vivian would have helped. The 4-cost Vivian would have helped. The Voracious Hydra would have helped. So just things to learn. We also get to bring in 4x Veil here, so maybe we end up being in a really good spot in game 2. I want to imagine there's something I can draw here. No, there never was. Okay. Yeah, Arcba. I don't know. The 1 green. Yeah, I think that's right. The Vivian for 4 cost, that's 1 green. Garruk makes the beasts enough blockers. They have flying and they have shadow. We can't block. We can't block 4 damage when we're at 4 life. Yeah. So, no. Hornet Queen is good here? Yeah, you're probably right. I honestly missed it. We don't need Samut here. We can trim a Kiora. We can trim a Kiora. I think I'd rather trim the Samut. This does next to nothing in this kind of matchup. Kiora, at least, is acceleration and potentially card draw. Well, I guess I cut most of the creatures that enable it to be card draw. Maybe Steel Leaf is okay here. Cut down my Burning-Tree. Sure. Cut birds? I don't mind the birds. If they're trading interaction for birds, we're okay. Burning-Tree's good pressure. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. You might be right. This is your favorite deck ever, Goddess Girl? I have no particular faith in this list, but I love this deck in Pioneer. Loved it. So I would like to see a good version. Huh. If you Veil of Summer a Thought Scour, it gets countered. That's really funny. Sure, but I mean, optimizing for fun in a format like Modern, in my opinion, is kind of about finding what is your core concept for your deck, and then optimizing that. So, yeah, so Genesis Hydra may not be as crazy bananas fun on a bun as Genesis Wave, because you only get one of the cards, but it's a cast trigger. Yeah, I know. Genesis Wave is really fun. I get it, and the problem is, it's just I feel like there's just so few games you're actually going to get to do any of that because you're just going to get eaten alive. But with Veil of Summer, maybe not. We'll see. Wait, could I have done the thing? What are you doing? Putting in a blocker here? Opponent, do you understand what you're up against? Do you understand what you're up against? I don't think they did. Bash. So this taps for 3 right now, which gives me nothing. But I can play Arbor Elf for basically free right now. So let's go for it. Oh, also, the synergy you were missing off the Yavimaya cube is that Yavimaya makes Nykthos a forest, which means Arbor Elf can untap it. So... yeah. Yeah, which is gross. Which is completely insane, right? Vapor Snag my Arbor Elf? Oh. So I could Veil the Thought Scour here. I'm not going to because Veil is way too important to protect Nissa next turn. That's sick, Goddess Girl. Yeah, I think Mono Green Devotion, like, in this style, could be pretty okay. Like, yeah, you're gonna get beat up by Supreme Verdicts, but I'm sure you can make something like this, like, mildly competitive. There's definitely a lot of stuff to fight through in Modern to make something like this work, but I think it can be done. Drown my... So, I still only have 5 mana next turn, so... I feel like fighting this. So, I will say on a real, not... I will say on a real knot, Steel Leaf Champion really does pull weight in this deck. What? Yeah, I mean, Steel Leaf's fine, but I don't know. So, they let the Veil resolve, and they let me get the 2-for-1. Does that mean they just don't have any spell here, or are they just worried about my next spell? I guess I'm about to find out. Oh, my devotion is high enough for this to add. So let's go ahead and do it. Because then I can go Nissa into Llanowar Tribe. This isn't optimal, but I think it kind of works out well for me. So they had a counter, and they didn't use it on the Veil of Summer last turn. Wild. I almost feel like I'm going to get Wrathed here. Like, Surprise Damnation. The way they've been playing this game really makes it feel like it's going to be Surprise Damnation here. Remember, they could have Death UH blocker. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, not getting it. Remember, they could have Death UH blocker. What? Nope. Death Touch, that rogue. Oh, yes, they can. And it would have 3 power to block Steel Leaf. I just couldn't parse the statement. Like there was the missing information was very problematic. I don't mind typos, but it's just like sometimes a typo makes a sentence very difficult to understand, whereas other times it's like, eh. See this? See this? See this forest here? With the infinite mana we have now? So we're going to go to combat first. And then assuming they survive this turn by playing some spells, we're going to make a gigantic Genesis Wave. I want it to resolve, friend. I want it to resolve. No, they don't have a Wrath. They probably just have the Death Touch blocker. And the Death Touch blocker can play Llanowar before Genesis. It's free. And I do have enough mana to do it, yes. Yeah, anything that's number of pips is equal to its mana value in this deck is free, which is fun. So, you're dead? Are you dead, opponent? Vapor Snag, sure. Alright, we're probably not playing Genesis Wave this turn. Maybe, we'll see. Oh, I should have used the Nykthos mana there. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely screwed that up. I should have done the thing right there. I was just moving faster than my... Into the story. Sure. Well, we can regenerate Thrun if they Wrath, unless it's literally Damnation, because that has the can't be regenerated clause. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pips. Concession incoming? I doubt it. I'm gonna drown my Steel Leaf? Sure. I agree, Cube, but it's like... This is where we're at. I think I just attack with all, honestly. It's bad if they have Soaring Thought Thief, though. Fine. We'll just attack with Thrun. No, it's really bad if they have the Rogue. That's a really bad attack into the 2-3 with Flash. I mean, I guess it gets them to tap out, but then I don't have that much mana left. Yeah, this is fine. What are you going to do? Make me regenerate? But now they don't have a counter, so now we're going to flip out half our deck. We are going to put a truly astounding amount of mana into our pool here. Hey, Pulsar. That's been fine. Went 3-2 with blue-white, then 2-3 with blue-white. First 2 leagues I've played with it. It's a fine record. Hey, look, my Nykthos is a forest. Seems really powerful. I don't know why they printed it that way. All right. Genesis Wave for 14, opponent. Spell Pierce. What would I like in play? Whee! You didn't click the Hornet? Oh, I thought I did. It's fine. Probably doesn't matter. I swear I clicked on the Hornet, but it may not have registered it. It's fine. We'll be fine. Yeah. Well, I think we'll be okay. Yeah. We seem to have won the game anyway. That was a big Genesis wave. Yeah, Burning-Tree is better than... Deck wants Lair of the Hydra? Yeah, probably. Oh, which one, Ponsor? Oh, Count of Tuscany. Yes, I do. Black Clouds and Silver Linings. Nightmare to Remember. Sorry, Nightmare to Remember. We're playing Mono Green Devotion, Halsey. What the hell are you doing with your life? Oh, we wanted the birds out. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So... Yeah, Nightmare to Remember, which is off the same album, is really good. Bridges in the Sky and Breaking All Illusions off of Dramatic Turn of Events. Do you have the Rona, Halsey? You got the Rona down there? I thought they weren't getting that. They had a Lowe's instead. I didn't think you guys had Rona in the South. I thought it was all Lowe's and home hardware. Slow hand again, huh? Oh well, it happens. Oh, they missed their land drop. I missed that part. All right, we might be 1-0 in Modern with Mono Green Devotion. We're gonna do a push? Oh, Thieves Guild, sure. It's almost as Death Touch. They almost have a Delver. Means they have all action. Yeah, but the rate at which they're going to be able to deploy said action is not concerning. I can attack here because I don't have a Nykthos. I don't think they'll block. If they block, it's a win for me. Yeah, please keep me updated, Halsey. You're one of the good people here. It's mostly good people here. Except for that one guy. We don't talk about him, though. Yeah, they've flipped both their Delvers here. Our next turn is about to be completely obscene, though. Not you, Tenorless. Not you. What's better than one Llanowar Elf? 3 Llanowar Elves! So the way to do this is go tap this, Nissa. I think my whole hand comes out this turn. Oh, we get everything cube. Everything comes out of my hand this turn, I'm pretty sure. No, I think we play everything. Oh, you mean Garruk is literally 0 mana. Yeah, Garruk will be 0 mana here. Come on, opponent. You're not dead. What is this? Oh, sure. Okay, we're not getting everything. We're getting most of it. I can't believe they brought in Spell Pierce against us. I made the joke last game, that's why it happened. Alright, we don't get everything here. I'm a Sag. I know. You guys think because you're born in October you should be a Scorpio, but I'm a Sag. Said. Do I want to defend Nissa? Yeah, she's pretty important. We're going to take a break from the song queue to listen to Nightmare to Remember. I adore this. Ensor knows. Have you watched footage? It's real. I'm not making shit up. I'm not making stuff up. There was a Spell Pierce cube. Nissa was not going to get beaten by a Spell Pierce. Not today. Not ever. Oh yeah, what did they flip there? That's fine. It's not fake. We seem to have a lot of mana. Oh, our opponent doesn't know the half of it yet. What did I think of blue-white control? It was fine. Swing. Yeah, sure, Jig. Got him. Do I know how to actually play the guitar? Yeah, I mean, not particularly well. I'm alright. I learned as much as like your crappy high school singer-songwriter friend. I can't solo worth a damn, but like most of the time whenever I pick up my guitar right now, I either like just like noodle out some chord progressions for like singing along a song, or I learn how to like play something like some kind of funk song. Mossbridge Troll? If Mossbridge Troll would be destroyed, regenerate it. Tap any number of untapped creatures you control other than Mossbridge Troll with total power 10 or greater. Gets +20, +20 until... It doesn't have trample. The card is awful. Do I have the gear to do a drum stream? I have the gear. I don't have a location, Ponsor. we weren't shadowless, but I would say this deck is a perfect 5 out of 7 meme deck, though. It's a perfect 5 out of 7. The Eternal Witness could almost definitely be a Timeless Witness and not be a problem. Oh! I'm not sure if I know who this opponent is, but, I don't know. It's some YouTube creator or something. Teleria West. Alright. Well, we get to pop off this turn. So that's funny. Oh, right. I used it on the wall. All right. We're done for now. I think I could have played the Kiora first into the wall. I think I goofed there. Then we go Devotion. We play a bird. Got him! Alright, so I made 8 mana on turn 3. Spike Shackles, Cyclist the Shark Typhoon. What do you mean payoffs? We got 2 Burning-Tree Emissaries. I'm beating this man to death. What's he gonna do? As for oh, we're so getting what's it called? Enduring the enchantment living end. Replenish. No, the Resurgent Belief. Thank you. Resurgent Belief is the card. Yep. Yep. How dare I not swing at the bird? You're right. It was a mistake. Yeah, we're dead. Force of Vigor is not particularly good here, unfortunately. Scooze is good, though. I think I like Veil. Nah. I mean, I guess we'll see. Yeah, Veil's good because it stops the... No, it doesn't. I mean, it stops counter magic, but I don't know how much he's playing. He should be playing some, I guess. Did he reveal Uriah? No, he revealed Kahira. Kahira. You get what you get in the league, Six. You get what you get in the league, Six Sigma, so... Alright. I have no idea what Creeper Hulk is, but I'm sure it's amazing. So he can't play... What the hell? Oh, he's not playing any Cascade spells. Well, shit. I was thinking he couldn't play Spreading Seas. But, I guess this makes more sense. Yep. Well, I knew he played counters. Like, these decks... Oh, right, of course. Well, I didn't see actual factual counterspell on game one, but... No payoffs. If he can't do it, I call hacks. Play around my Kiora getting spell pierced. Ooh, red mana. Flashback Mending. So Mending is gross in this deck, huh? Yeah. So it gives you something to use your mana on, like freewheeling. Still no hits. Wild. Now a lay claim, but he used the As Foretold to cast a second Faithful. So we have a second here to draw a Scooze. We draw more mana. We're on, what are we on? 19 lands? Yeah. Okay, so a little bit too much mana, but... Well, this isn't blue... He's not playing blue-white, right, Jake? Like, don't call this deck blue-white. This is not blue-white. This is not blue-white control in any way, sense to this form. This is Resurgent Belief combo deck. Yeah. We're done here. I mean, you can call it blue-white because it's a blue-white deck, but when you say, oh, I played against blue-white 2 times in the challenge today, people understand that you meant blue-white control. You didn't mean Resurgent Belief. If you had played against Resurgent Belief, you would tell someone, I played against Resurgent Belief. How do they win after Omni? I don't really care. I think the Omniscience is probably unnecessary, but this version is doing heavy lifting, sure. He did have red mana. I'm sure we'll get to see it tomorrow, or you can pester Spike about it in his in his channel. Blue-white plays a Triumph. Yeah, that's why I think it's blue-white, lowercase red. R. This hand is unfortunately unkeepable, but this is the price you pay with these decks. This one's fine. Not great, but fine. All right. Why is everyone being so nitpicky? I'm always nitpicky like that. Shark Typhoons, I'm sure, is the win con. I mean, that's a win con that they often play. They also they blue-white control can play Steam Vents if they want to. I think a lot of the players do. No, I mean, it's just the kind of people that get attracted to it, Jiggy. That's that problem in a nutshell. Crap. Well, I think we need more 2-drops. Usually only see it in Spike's chat? Oh, hey, Spike. Welcome, welcome. Hey, if I wrote a parody version of My Way, would you want to learn to sing it? We could do a collaboration video. You don't have to honestly answer. I'm putting you on the spot. You don't have to honestly answer. You can lie, and no one in the world will ever know because nobody watches this. If I get good lyrics going. Oh, if they can turn on their heat this turn, I'm going to get so punished for that swing. VIP Spike? I don't know if he's earned it. I mean, he's already verified. I don't know if I need to VIP him. Terminate. I'm punished by the Terminate. The main deck Terminate and Grixis. Yeah, I figured that might be a hurdle. And then you have to put into time, like you have to put time, because I'd be willing to help coach you on it, but it's fine. You don't. There's no requirement. Don't worry about it. It was just an idea I had. I'll if I end up writing it, I'll let people know it was inspired by your renditions. There's just so many lines in that song that already match up nicely with Magic. Bad decks or bad cards, I've played a few, but then again, too few to mention. You know, it just kind of writes itself. I played what I could brew and played it well, with some exceptions. All right, so we're getting run over here by Grixis Monkey, but that's completely to be expected. So this is another matchup where you need something like Voracious Hydra in your deck. Night Spike. See you in the morning, I'm sure. Yeah. This is a good tempo deck we're playing against, so we're getting bullied. It's like none of our cards line up here. Thanks for the follow, Metzger. Oh, you already had one. I thought you'd already followed. Wow, another heat. All right, I'm off this game. We've got double Genesis Wave in hand. We're not coming back from that. Who made this deck? Chat member Cube BC. Ah, it's okay, Metzger. I just thought you had already followed. I remember the follow going off at some point, so... Yeah, well, once we're done with this league, I will strip this thing down, and then we can talk about what we could do with this. But generally speaking, we're getting pretty spanked around by, one, the efficiency of Modern. The decks that can go over the top of what we're doing, and And I had another point. It's gone now. We're not... This deck needs to pick a lane with its cards. That's what it feels like. I think there's probably two semi-distinct ways you could build this deck, and you just need to pick a lane. This is the perfect example. Llanowar Tribe versus Steel Leaf Champion. One of these cards should be a 4 of. Wall of Blossom seems 100% incorrect in this deck. I agree. This should be something that costs green. You know, a better Wall of Blossoms is probably Strangleroot Geist. Yeah, I'm on it. Don't worry, Cube. We're getting there. Kiora is also probably not correct. Well, it is if you play 4 Steel Leaf Champion, Jig. It is if you play 4 Steel Leaf. I think. So we been talk about Old Growth Troll yet? No, we haven't talked about most of the small choices. Drawing a wrong half is a problem in this deck. Right, but you still need to cut down on how much... This deck is exaggerating its own wrong half problem. This is a terrible keep, by the way, but I already mulled to 6 against Grixis Monkey, and I think we're toast. I think we're about to get run into the ground again. But I don't know if we can mull to 5 with this deck in this format. Especially in this matchup. Alright. I guess a 5 with an opening veil would be pretty close to playable. If we put in 4 copies of Strangleroot Geist, we have BTE into Strangleroot on 2. If you have Kiora, you want Overgrowth and Sprawl. What is Overgrowth? You keep saying Overgrowth, and is that card legal? The card I'm thinking of that is called Overgrowth is not legal, is it? What is Overgrowth? I have no idea what Overgrowth is. Oh, I don't want to play that. I mean, you could, but I think you can do better than that. Oh, you're right. Burning-Tree doesn't let you have a choice. Okay, that's a good draw, because now I don't have to burn my Nykthos. Steak needs ley lines and dorks. I don't know that you need to go... Ooh. I would like to plus my... Actually, I want to minus this, right? Because they could probably turn on their heat if they want to. If I was going to... if I had attacked, I would have made the beast, but since I didn't, I'm not going to... Leyline of Abundance is high variance, but it's great when it works. Yeah, maybe that's the way you're supposed to do it. Maybe that's the only way you can compete in... So, my point is, like, there's probably 2 distinct versions of this deck as is without Leyline, and then there might be the Leyline version, which ends up being better than everything else, right? Yeah, I agree. It just needs to be combo, right? And you play the Hydra 100%, not Genesis Wave, because the Hydra gives you a trigger, and then you get 2 threats, which, yeah, like I bet I can play Genesis Wave here. I think I can play the Genesis Wave here, because I think they only play Drown. Did they play Counterspell last game? Does anyone remember if they actually played Counterspell last game? I don't think they did. It's always correct to wave, sure. Well, we might as well go as big as possible. Yeah, I think they're only on Drown, so wave might actually resolve here. Yeah, it resolved. I will take another Nykthos, yes. We hit a witness? Can we go off again? It's gonna be close. Keep the new Garruk. Keep the new Nykthos. This targets Genesis Wave. Yeah, I know, Mord. Tap this for 2 Nykthos. Then untap. No, opponent! We were gonna do it for like 20. Oh, that was good. That was good. Opponent, we were gonna do it for like 20. $24, $26. Yeah, I knew it was up there. I didn't even go close to doing the math, Mord. Put Samut back in. I'm not putting Samut in, especially on the draw. There's no freaking way. If we resolve a Genesis Wave on any marginal level like that, it wins us the game. We don't need to haste the creatures. The only time that would ever happen is if they're about to kill us and we need to attack with haste. I don't see that happening. We didn't need to have the haste is unnecessary. This card is very, very, very bad. This is an awful card, and having it in for the combo is cute, but like there's just no way. There's no way, dude. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Hornet Queen I could bring in here. I could imagine casting a Hornet Queen and maybe resolving that. Yeah, Stiffy, that's... I mean, I think most versions of this deck are going to have a problem of being a little funny. Like... I'm going to keep this and pray. I mean, it's about as good an opening hand as you can ask for. If they have discarded, we're in trouble. If they have monkey into removal, we're in trouble. But that's the matchup. Yeah, I mean, that would be really easy cube in one respect. But... GG Elvish Visionary, yeah, that would be really good. So they took the Arbor Elf, which is awful for us. Okay, that's totally fine. Yeah, I think you work out from the Pioneer version, and I think you want. The problem with this version, there's 2 things that are problems with this version, in my opinion. One is the idea that you could play Genesis Wave in this deck. I think Genesis Hydra is just where you should be. And 2 is all the 1-ofs. You don't want 1-ofs in a deck like this. You want to push it to the most extreme, like maximal upside plays. That's where you need to be. You need to construct this deck in a way where it's like, if you draw like 1 or 2 of each of your like cards that set you up perfectly, it's completely bonkers and like no one can keep up with it. Don't hate the wave. If you can play it more combo-y, you can run it. But how are you going to resolve it? I'm not trying to play it mid-range or fair. I want to combo people, but you don't need to play Genesis Wave. You should play Genesis Hydra. And a split of Planeswalker threats and creature threats. Storm the Festival? Yeah, Storm the Festival might be something you could do. Yeah, I know Hydra only puts one permanent on the field, but it itself is a large creature. So... yeah. I'm right and you don't like it? I mean, you don't have to like it. You just have to, you know... If you want to play a bad deck you love, play a bad deck you love. That's fine. If you want to play a bad deck you love, that's totally fine. I do and will. See? I don't need to stop you. I don't want to stop you. So we're 1 mana short on Steel Leaf and to activate Nykthos. So... but we can Scooze and steal their bauble away. So we'll probably end up doing that. Their counter is Drown. I only have 2 cards in my library. I can lead on Nissa, most likely. I think I can get away with it, too. Oh, Veil? Never mind. Everything's great. I actually don't want to play the Scooze now. That's annoying. I mean, I will because I get the Veil off. And they don't play Mass Removal. They didn't have it? Oh my god. They didn't have the Drown. What the hell? And they are playing Counterspell. There's one in their graveyard right now. I know I could use Scooze to eat the Bauble. But then I'm off the Veil. I'd probably do it anyway. Especially because it reduces their Delirium count. And I know they could heat my Steel Leaf Champion in response here. Probably be fine. Yep. Is this a Drown on the... oh, Terminate. Sure. Good. So my choice did not affect us negatively. K-Com. Fuck. That, yeah. Alright. Please stop playing spells. Okay. Jacob's choice is Kraken with Cremator? Right. Now I want to upkeep the Bauble? Well, what does it matter? Does it matter? I guess it makes them tap for the heat on their turn if that's the card they had. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm assuming they can't remove Yavimaya. They're repping the counterspell? That's okay. It's fine by me. Does this work the way I want it to? It does. Good. Counterspell's fine. They do not have the counterspell. That is fucking crazy. I don't know what they have in their hand, but it's not counterspell. Smark. Okay. Don't worry, opponent. I got more forest where that one came from. Sprawl the Nykthos, baby. Well, it's the land I'm most likely to untap. Right? Opponent? Are you gonna do Bolt my Caryatid? Is that the only creature in their graveyard? God damn it. That's so stupid. I guess. I mean, they didn't have a Bauble, so good for them. I mean, they made a great play there. Yeah, it makes sense for them to make that trade. We just know they're on nothing, so if we hit a Genesis Wave, this game's basically over. Which is really funny to say. No, don't worry, we'll get there. I'm sure we're gonna end up winning this game somehow. Counterspell it. It's a 2-for-1. You have to. Fine. Ha! I'm an attacker, opponent. You'll never defeat me now. When I'm not memeing as much, both Primalcrux were Primeval Titan. Oh my god. Should this be an Urza Saga deck? What are they getting with this? Crap, they're going to K-Com, discard a card on me, and pick up their Lurrus. I don't care about the discarded card because I'm going to veil it, but they're getting their Lurrus back. Which, again, the Lurrus can't get anything, but still... Yeah. I mean, if you also have a counter, this is hysterical, opponent. You can counter this, it's fine. Sure, basically did its job anyway, but alright. Alright, now we can't necessarily resolve the Genesis Wave, but we probably do, because it's for a pretty good amount, and they... So they have a Bolt, and they want to reduce my Devotion. Oh, they have Lurrus, and they're going to start rebuying it. Yeah, I get it. If I kill it, they start rebuying it. Yeah. That's fair. So they have an unblockable Snapcaster, so that makes this game a little more difficult. Nah, let's do this right. Yeah, we're not going to block. Don't worry. I mean, Caryatid will block the Lurrus if they attack with the Lurrus. I do have an 0-4. I do have an 0-4. Why did I think this... For some reason, I was half worried about a Lightning Bolt on my Caryatid to reduce my Devotion count. But yeah, you're right. We just block it with the 0-4 because I'm an idiot. Right, and then now they can't... They can't be the first one to attack because it doesn't work out for them. Unfortunately, we know they are playing Counterspell, though, so I kind of have to wait for Genesis Wave and a Veil, which... Yeah. Or we do have the one Thrun in, right? So. But Thrun can't attack. So. I need the energy here. I need the energy. This is, game is a whole situation. Yeah, it sure is Otterhouse. Yeah. We have a truly disgusting amount of mana. Like, it is terrifying how much mana we have here. Oh, fuck, they found Bauble. Alright, this game's basically over. Unless we top deck the Genesis Wave and Iron resolves. Do I want to hear something funny? Now's a good time, yeah. For a while, your list was Gruul. That enabled Kessig Wool Run? No, you play Blood Moon. I've seen people do it. It's Blood Moon, because it's brutally powerful. It's so good. You Blood Moon them in game 2, and they just get eaten. Mm-hmm. One snappy dresser. Terminate, sure. They do terminate while Wall of Blossoms? They are, aren't they? They figured it out. Yep. They found the line. Being fired for X 20 sends a message to their family. Yeah, that would actually be good enough here. We don't even need to do it for 20. Oh my god! Alright. We're getting crushed by a really, what should be a horrible matchup. The only hope here is that they somehow don't have a counterspell for the Genesis wave we're about to play, but our devotion count has been severely reduced by the last couple turns. And they've been drawing 2 cards. Is this game 3? Yes, it is. We won game 2 when we played the wave and they scooped. If this isn't it, I'm out. I don't care anymore. Alright, I'll play that. This can get drowned, though. No. See, they're also... Well, we punched through a counterspell there. Alright, we got more time. We got more time. Well, no, I punched through a counterspell there. They used counterspell not drown, so it means I probably play this out to the finish now. The biggest problem is that they're drawing 2 cards per turn because Lurrus doesn't exile when it dies. They were able to Kolaghan's command it back because that's, fair. I also had, a weird... I think I made a bit of a missequencing play on the turn that I played this Ooze. I was just, I don't know, weirdly greedy. Right. We found it, everyone. Let's see how much mana this is. It might be enough to deck us. Alright, goodbye, Sprawls. You've served me well. Should be careful about that? What am I being careful about? Oh, decking? No, we're not actually that close. So Genesis wave for 22. If they don't have counterspell, we win. If they have counterspell, we lose. CMC 25. Yep. Is that counterspell 3? Yeah, it is. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. If we had drawn that a couple turns earlier, we might have gotten there, but we didn't. It's fine. Playing Crazy Brews is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's not normal turtle power, but, some of the more controlling Ragavan versions that are only playing Ragavan and Snapcaster Mage, they'll do that. Well, the Blood Crypt and everything is a concession to the fact that they're playing Lurrus. Alright, so I should mulligan this. I will. Every deck except for Spikes that we've played against has been a Lurrus deck, right? Is that correct? I think that's correct. En Montaquilla is our opponent. Yeah, Rogue said Lurrus, that's right. Is it Hammer Time? We found Hammer Time in the 1-2 bracket. Rough. Yeah, this is match 4. Well, at least they don't have the setup for the turn 2 kill. Yeah, I know, Mord, but they only had 1 card left in hand. So when I said they didn't have the setup for the turn 2 kill, usually you talk about like your opening hand. You usually don't say like, oh yeah, but then you have to draw the blank. Like usually when people magical Christmas land the turn 2 kill, that's all in the opening hand. Copium? I mean, it's not. They didn't do it. I mean, we're gonna go off pretty hard this game, and it just really depends on how good their hand is. No, I know Otterhouse that there are multiple turn 1 kills, and so does Mord. That's not the point. The point is, this hand setup that they had in the beginning, they had what looked like the turn 2 kill, except they only had 1 card in hand. There are 2 variations of the turn 1 kill in that deck. It's either a 0-drop, well, it's Ornithopter or Memnite with 2 hammers, or Inkmoth with 1. It's my workout routine. It depends on what day, Ponsor. So we go birds. Yeah, there's multiple turn 2 kills available to Hammer Time. Do I have weekly plans? I used to do weekly plans. Now I just have a kind of cycle where I do like arm day, shoulder day, cardio, and then and a chest and back day. Shit. Now I can't play the Colossus this turn. No, I know I could drop Colossus. I wanted to do it after combat, after getting him for 3. Anyway. I've played some Green Devotion before. I just didn't think that they would do a defensive hammer like that. It makes no sense because now their Ornithopter doesn't have flying, so they can't connect with my Nissa. I can chump block it basically forever. But I mean, I don't know if it's going to matter. Skipping leg day? Well, I run and I bike and I use the elliptical machine on everything, and I do squats in between reps on other days and calf raises. So I used to do leg day on the ship. The reason I don't do it here is because there's no squat rack. There's no bars. There's only free weights. And so doing squats involves me putting weights on my shoulder, which is like not comfortable. So sounds like a bunch of excuses because it is. The only bars I have are in my MTG songs. I used to do leg day all the time on cruise ship. But without a proper rack, I don't know if I can do it. Are the cruises still on pause? Technically not, but they're not up to full staffing, and more importantly, like I don't think they're not ramping up as quickly as they could be right now because of the potential sort of Delta variant surge. That was my day job, yeah. This is bigger than this. Yeah. Hey, Badagaboosh. You missed Spike. Spike dropped by after he trashed us. How much time did you have for yourself on a cruise ship on a given day? 20 hours. All right, opponent. I have blocked you with a 4-4. No, sorry, it's an 8-8. Oh, sorry, it's a 16-16. Oh, no, sorry, it's a 32-32. Thoughts? I'm not done. There we go. All right. Damage. The tweets. They only counter to hammer time, yeah. Oh, we're still fucked though. We can't win. There's no way I can win this game. There's no way I can win this game. There's no way I can win that. If I top deck the Genesis wave, like, technically, but, like, that's... like, I can't... We're also just dead on board. I didn't see it, but I'm sure we were. Oh, that the instant speed hammer? No, where does it go? I had so many blockers. Hoof wins? Yeah, technically. Saga gets second hammer. Yeah, what do they do with it? Oh, right, the giver. All my creatures are green. Yeah, so we were just dead. Good. Good. I'm glad I scooped properly. Giver and Ouphe. Ouphe, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. I got it, Kaya. Yeah, Ouphe is better than those. And then we can cut a Kiora, and Colossus is no good here. Oh, no. Down too many. Padagaboosh, why you gotta ruin it? I think are there at least 3 Ouphes? There's the brownies from Ice Age, there's one Ouphe in Mirrodin, and then there's Collector Ouphe. I think that's all of them. Oh, Kitchen Finks. There's a blue one? Okay, there's one in original Mirrodin. No, don't bring that changeling bullcrap into someone asking you to build a tribal deck. Build me a tribal deck. Okay, here's the changelings. No. Yikes. So you build Ouphe tribal. Don't put any changelings in. Just put spells in. Ouphe-themed spells. Tell me of the otters in MTG. Well, there's Lutri, and then, well, you got, there's always, please just show me double hammer. Oh, cranial plating. Damn. Eon Frolicker and Thieving Otter. These are not names that I know. Well, Llanowar Tribe is considerably better than Garruk here, so that's a first. Force off the top. Let's go. Let's go. Please, opponent, please miss your land drop. Please. One time for the one time. So hammer puts me to 1. Oh, sure. Oh, maybe we pull through. Maybe we pull through. So Garruk gets a 2 mana discount. So it's not good enough. We play Primalcrux here. All right. On Tuesdays, we play Primalcrux. Is it Tuesdays? Is that the line? Anyone know? Bueller? Is it Tuesdays? I think it's Tuesdays we were pink. It might be Thursdays. They got Shadow Spear? Perfect. Enjoy your blowout. Wednesdays? Is it Wednesdays? Wednesdays we were pink? Probably. So, Ornithopter and Construct? I guess I could kill Shadow Spear plus the... someone's gonna tell me that I did this wrong, but... Yeah, we forced them to block with Construct Token by attacking. Thought there was an O2? Yeah, so I should have killed... Well, so I needed to kill the Construct, though, to open the path to the kill. That was the thing. No, I needed to kill the Construct to make the lethal attack. And I guess I wanted to make them have it, because they didn't play a land before combat, and they could have increased the power on the creature. Yeah, Crux has Trample. So this forces them to block with this creature, specifically this creature. And then they don't have lethal in the crackback, and we kill them. I don't know about a Gaboosh. I didn't follow closely enough. Alright. Which 6-drop? We have Primalcrux. Yeah, it's just an XX with X equal to Devotion. It's a 6/6 for 6, but it's bigger by your Devotion. As Trample. So this hand's got a Force of Vigor, so I almost want to keep it, but... Oh no. Alright, we'll keep this. Let's draw land. Yeah. Yeah, for the record, I would not have registered Primalcrux, but... I like that it dies to dress down. That is an upside. There's a major upside. Oh, they mulled a 5? They kept a Thoughtseize. Motherfucker. They mulled a 5, but they had a Thoughtseize. Alright, well, we better draw a fucking land. What if they didn't take the Arbor Elf? What if they believed in the heart of the cards, and they took anything else? Vorapede. Alright, well, we hit, but it doesn't cast this card. I don't remember that, no. Oh my god. No, I'm happy with the land hit, Mord. Yeah, this list has been fun, Fran. It's been tough. Oh my god, we do have Yavimaya. I'm so bad at knowing these cards do things. I mean, I know it does things that are interesting. I just keep forgetting that it does things that are mediocre. Like, I love that it makes things forest, but I keep forgetting that that actually has some relevance. This is so annoying. They curved out. Well, at least we get to play something. Oops. I guess I should play it on the Nykthos. I was doing that before. So we get to play Wistful Selkie. They don't have anything, so maybe we'll have enough time to set up here. Like, their draw has been pretty weak, and they're just going to try to bury us with Saga. And maybe they will, but maybe we'll top deck a... maybe we'll top deck a Vigor and we'll pull back. Yeah, the problem was they were hitting lands with the Saga. I was hoping that they would whiff, but, like, if they weren't hitting lands, they probably would have been hitting things that were more dangerous. If they don't make the construct, I'm more worried. A lot more worried. Also, if we had had the Burning-Tree Emissary, it would have been actually pretty okay here. Which is crazy. I guess the way I did the Nykthos thing means I can't... They got Springleaf? Are they grabbing Lurrus? Red has no Ouphe, huh? That's funny. That's cute. Nah, someone already said it was blue. There was a blue Ouphe. Someone said there was a blue Ouphe. So they're just going this way, huh? All right. So oops. I kind of screwed up because I should have put the Sprawl on Yavimaya so I could actually activate the Nykthos. But let's hope that we find any land and we'll be okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're about to be able to go pretty nutso. So this actually may end up being a bad choice for them. They should have made the second construct, but they didn't. Kilderbairn. They're trying really hard to give us a shot. You're right, Fran. They really are working. They work hard for the money. Are they going to Pithing Needle Nykthos? Please tell me they're about to Pithing Needle Nykthos. I'm so ready. Nissa shakes the world. Fair enough. You got me. No, they should name Nissa. I know they know I have it. I'm just saying. So, what does this add? 7? 5. Someone's ABs? Well, we're not there yet. Six. No, we can't do both. Oh no, I mean we can do both. It's just we can't do more than that. No, this is 7. We're 1 short. That's scary. Because of the Shadow Spear. Damn it. Yeah, there's lots of things we could top deck here. Again, Fight Hydra would be amazing in this deck. Alright, we just play Hornet Queen here. We do have an astounding amount of mana if we do find a Genesis Wave. The natty draw Pithing Needle is such a tilt here. So now I have to chump block the Construct. Luckily, Lurrus gets them nothing at the moment. Hopefully they play it. God, I hope they play it. Oh, no. They've got the Springleaf. They're okay if they do. All right, we got to draw something relevant or we're done. Yep. I agree, Fran. I agree. It's not chump blocking. It feels like chump blocking because I'm throwing cardboard away. Like I don't have to block it for more than just the bare minimum here. I guess. Because they can make it 6. I don't know. But then if I put myself too low, it's kind of by design, right? Because it's got the Genesis Waves. I don't know. Okay, my personal opinion is there's going to be there's two ways you could build this deck. One's with Kiora and Steel Leaf Champion, the other is without it. And we'll just see. That's not it. Okay, we're dead. Right? Do I not? No, I have enough power and toughness. Technically, I'm still alive, I think. Kiora's been pretty underwhelming. I agree. That's the reason that I'm identifying Kiora as a problem card. Because she's been a problem. She's kind of like a mini Nissa who doesn't do anywhere near enough. Which is fine. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, I agree with that cube. Yeah, exactly. Kiora feels like strictly worth Garruk. Well, she can untap... No, you're probably right. She does cost 3. You can put her down on turn 2. But that's not really good in this deck. Alright, we're dead. So we didn't draw anything good in that game, which was a problem. So, we've got another match to do. Oh my god. I need to fill up my water here. Yeah, Ouphe was okay on the turn before last there, because it stops them from equipping the hammer, because they were doing it with Pure Steel Palette and not with Sigardus Sade. So Yeah, it definitely feels like we've been unable to draw. Like, you're not even playing the 4th Genesis wave, and you want this to be the Genesis wave deck. I gotta mulligan that one. All right. Witness can't get anything here. That's unfortunate. I probably should have bought on the Witness, huh? Oh, we can pay out the prediction now. Yeah, Lair of the Hydra would be an okay utility land. But we're not even playing 4 waves. It's okay. I should have been firmer and more aggressive on the cuts and stuff. I just like, you were giving me pushback on the changes that I did want to make. They took the Witness. Thanks, opponent. I guess, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to go over it at the end and say what I would actually do. We're not on Wakeroot yet. Yeah, it's fine, Fran. Yeah, you're good, Fran. We're not on Wakeroot mana yet. Yeah. No, it's hard through text, Fran. We all know that. Is Esper Reanimator? It is. Okay. If they don't arc on us, we're on Wakeroot mana. All right, so we're dead. I don't think we can come back from this. I guess I'll take one draw step. Yeah, I'm not casting that. Yeah. Deck is begging for 4 endurance side. Yeah. I just was more worried about control than any of the graveyard decks. But, like, honestly, yeah. Honestly, if you want to play a good cards version, you should play the endurance in the main deck. Endurance is also good against control. Not in the same way. Like, I understand what you mean, and you're not wrong, but not in the same way. Yeah, I think fixing the main deck is way more important than anything else we could be doing. So I want the Kitchen Finks in here to help us against... For end? What? Oh, for endurance. Is Bop better than Hierarch? Not really, but Hierarch's not much better. It's probably better. pretty marginal. Yeah, you should probably play Hierarch. Tap for devotion in response to evoke. That is a sick line. Ignoble Hierarch so that they can't emissary human. Yeah. Or they can't engineer human. Nobody plays engineer anymore, though. Although, I have seen Jund decks around again, so maybe they'll play engineer and get us back on the map. Alright, I'm going to keep this and pray. It's a terrible hand. I'm keeping it. This is not good enough, but hopefully. Bring it on, Halsey. It just depends on what the goal of your build is, Fran, I think. If you actually think you're going to attack at like a normal rate with like crappy little creatures, then maybe you play the Exalted ones. Like, if you play the ones, a version of the deck that is playing... Oh, God, they have Prismatic Ending. Ugh. If you play a version of this deck that's playing Strangle Rootgeist and Steelleaf Champion, then you should play the Devotion cards. Not Devotion, Exalted. Alright, well, at least we're curving out. Thank goodness. Well, that's the problem, Fran, is that as Cube said it, he's like, oh, but I want cards in it that can go to combat. And it's like, I don't know if you should do that. Elvish Visionary? I mean, you shouldn't play Elvish Visionary in Modern. I don't think. So I have a couple cards with going first and going second on them. If I were to randomize and have opponent pick a card and have them grab the going first card count as winning a die roll, would that be a legit way to decide turn order? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? If they grab the going first card. Because dice rolls are lame. I mean, the cards have waifus on them. As long as both you and the opponent can agree that it's fair, that's fine. The biggest problem I have, from a judge's perspective, from a comp REL, if this is a Friday Night Magic thing, as long as you and your opponent aren't literally fighting, I really don't care how you decide who goes first. I don't. I really don't. If it's comp REL, the problem you're going to have is how long it's going to take to explain that. Whatever it is. I can't explain it, and you just explained it to me. It's like, do you basically have one card that's odd and the other card that's even, basically? Like, almost? Like, one card that says going first and the other card says, like, you're not going first, and then they just pick one of the two? It's fine. I mean, if they're willing to do it. But I don't... Yes, probably. That's probably fine. Alright, we're done. Okay, so we can never win that. Because they removed all our stuff. So... the two ways you could build this deck... if you want to build the Genesis Wave version, don't play Kiora, and probably don't play Samut, don't play Chameleon Colossus. Don't play Steelleaf Champion. These walls are probably okay in this version. Probably. Would you play one Colossus in the side still? Absolutely not. That card is not playable in Modern. Is not playable modern. I can't think of a single deck that has only black creatures and black removal that doesn't have Unholy Heat. There's no way. And again, all I'm saying is, statistically speaking, every time you cast that card, it's likely to die or be useless. It doesn't even have Trample. Primalcrux was basically better than it. And that's saying something. So... Genesis Wave. I think I want another Yavimaya in here. Yes, this is increasing the variance of this deck. I think that's fine. Colossus used to be good from Amulet versus Shadow decks. But there wasn't an Unholy Heat in that day. And they play Dress Down. Right. Is it green Leyline time? Probably. So what does this actually do? It makes your mana creatures tap for double? No, I don't think it's green Leyline time. And the reason why is Utopia Sprawl, Arbor Elf, and that stuff is kind of the better part of this deck. So I think that it's not necessary. I think I want to play a second Craterhoof. No, I know you could change the dorks, but like the planeswalkers buffing up your lands, tapping for mana, and untapping your lands, and doing that kind of stuff, like, that is worth so much more than... I think that's worth so much more than having to go overboard on mana dorks. So in this version, I want more Wistful Selkies because they cantrip. Yes, I want a fourth Nissa. And this is kind of the... Ewit seems bad? Sure, fine. It's bad. This is the kind of core I would start at for the... this is the core I would start for, like, the Genesis Wave version. I guess you'd put in the fourth Llanowar Tribe. Swap birds for Hierarchs, like someone was saying. I don't care. I mean, if so this deck doesn't... This is not the attacking deck. Versus... Now let's make the attacking deck. So you want to play Kiora? Fine, let's play Kiora. You want to play mid-range creatures? Fine, let's play some mid-range creatures. So Garruk probably hops out. Probably. Nissa probably goes down in numbers. Craterhoof probably goes down in numbers. Genesis Wave is getting cut entirely. Alright. So Genesis Hydra. There he is. Yeah, this is going to play Vivian. Don't worry. We're getting there. We're getting there. Vivian. Arcbow Ranger. Yep, Voracious Hydra too. So I have no... I'll work out the numbers in a second. Yep, Old Growth Troll's coming in here. It's got a hyphen, right? Yep. We'll figure out numbers in a second. Wistful Selkie, get the hell out. Llanowar Tribe, Carven Caryatid, get out. What's this? The Geist. Strangleroot, thank you. And then this version, all that goes out. We play Egg, Noble, and Noble. All right, Noble's a creature type. If we want more, maybe we go Utopia Sprawl. But we're not playing ways to untap lands so much now. Said Maniac Endurance. It's between that and Steel Leaf Champion. And I think you'd actually have to test that. Because Steel Leaf is a way faster clock. And teams up with the more aggressive nature of this deck in a significant way, I think. The legendary three-headed Bast. The Arthurian one. Oh, Questing Beast. No. I mean, it's probably okay. So first of all, I want this to get up to the full 4 Vivians, the full 4 Nissa, like we played in Pioneer. And then, honestly, Fran is here, so the honest truth is we probably need a couple more lands. Lair of the Hydra, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a Fran command here. Someday. Alright. Turn Timber... Oh, Turn Timber Symbiosis. Yeah. It's not a 4... That doesn't matter in this deck. Alright. Elder Gargroth? Absolutely not. Alright. So now you have like 1 free slot. Honestly, you just have to start testing this at some point. You could put in the Steel Leaf Champions over something, I'm sure. Generally speaking, I'm pretty happy with where this is at the moment. Turn Timber Snakes in an old growth at best seems loose. Yeah, it's not great in this deck because there's no higher CMC creatures to hit. This deck just makes you want to play elves, sure. You could also put some Craterhoofs in this deck. I bet you could... I bet the way to finish this deck off, actually, is play some Craterhoofs. The specific upside of Old Growth Troll over Steel Leaf in this deck is the fact that if it dies, it comes back and still gives you 3 Devotion pips. You think Hoof is bad? I know it's bad. We're playing Green Devotion in Modern. We're doing something that's bad already. Hoof doesn't beat down. I mean, it's a 5/5 haste vigilance, but okay. Makes dorks better. Well, I know. And Hydras. And Burning-Tree Emissaries. And Strangleroot guys. So, I think Craterhoof is probably the last place I'd want to be here. Hoof is bad in this shell? I don't think it's that bad in this shell. I mean, I could be wrong, but, like, I think this makes sense. You think it's good in the other shell? I mean, it's also good in the other shell, but I think it's fine here. Because basically this deck is saying my plan is to get Genesis Hydra for X equals 8 or more. You think it's better to build the deck as a lean, mean machine? I mean, that's possibly true. Yeah. Right. I mean, I get it. I just... Yeah. I get it. I get what you're saying. Like, I like the... You want X spells at best. I get it. This Hydra Tribal. I mean, what other Hydras do you want to play? I think we're already playing the good Hydras. Good. Yeah, Mana Gorger's not legal, though, right? I mean, I guess you're kidding about Hydrocrisis, but Hydrocrisis would actually be a great sideboard card, right? Jellyfish Hydro Beast, baby. Mana Gorgers and Origins? I thought it was a commander-only card. We have removal spells. We have the Voracious Hydras. And we have Vivian. Those are our 2 removal spells. No. I like the removal spells we have. Those are both great. That was the thing about the mono green Devotion deck and Pioneer. Some of the 2-mana instant speed fights. The good one is Ram Through, I think. If we have something with Trample. Yeah, Old Growth has Trample, but and it doesn't get that big though. The Hydras don't have Trample. Who put that song on? Neon Lights, because they're a good person. And we are officially out of music. All right. Well, anyway, this is going to be where the YouTube video for that one wraps up. So if you've enjoyed the exploration of mono green Devotion and Pioneer, in Modern, please hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of the other videos I have. And Voracious Hydra has Trample.